Hello, everyone. Welcome to Fridays with Father. Father Gary here on the Friday of what looks to be a beautiful weekend. And beautiful if you like warmth and sunshine. So I know many of us in the Northwest love the weather we had earlier this week with a little bit of sprinkles, not too cold, but some much needed moisture. But I'm looking forward to this weekend myself on this beautiful day. Just a few things that I want to catch you up on, and then I'll conclude this Fridays with Father again with a little information about the pastoral plan of the Archdiocese of Seattle. First, just some announcements, really, just to remind you what you have seen in the bulletin, which is that 3 members of our staff are leaving. So Kathy Lundy, our school principal, is leaving, and Mary Yamoa will be our new principal. Mary will arrive this summer and do that handoff with Kathy. So huge thanks to Kathy for leading us through this most remarkable year at our school. And then Sister Joelle is leaving as well, retiring after almost 30 years on our staff. We're just so blessed by all that she has given us, and we wish her all the best as she now moves to a new chapter in her life. I was going to say slow down, but I'm not sure that's ever going to be true about Sister Joelle. So blessings on her as she takes leave from us. We are in the process of interviewing folks that will succeed Sister Joelle, at least take part of her ministry responsibilities. As many of you know, she's been working half-time for the last few years doing pastoral care and outreach, and we're in the process of filling that role for her. And then Larry Cadorniga is also leaving, relocating with his family to Michigan. Larry has been, for the last number of years, pastoral assistant for liturgy and stewardship. He's worn many different hats in the 16 years that he has ministered here at St. Joe's. The latest is around liturgy and stewardship. I'm happy to share with you that Deacon Felix Garcia has agreed to take on the liturgy portion of Larry's responsibilities. So many thanks to Deacon Felix for that. I think it's going to bring a wonderful spirit of unity to our parish. As you know, Deacon Felix is very, very engaged and involved both in evangelization but also in Hispanic ministry here. And so having him coordinate all of our liturgies, I think, will bring a great unity to that role. Frances Farrell will reassume her role in linking to the Welcoming and Evangelization Commission as Deacon Felix lets go of that so that he can take on this liturgy position. In terms of the stewardship responsibilities, we're just finalizing now a plan around hiring for that position, along with some other responsibilities. So more to come on that as that gets really concretized, and we're able to begin advertising for that. So ask you to keep all of those in your prayers. And as you know, we are also still doing interviews for the youth ministry position. Ryan Chase has taken over, or will as officially as of July 1st, half-time doing technology support and half-time with Life, Justice, and Peace Commission liaison, and also filling that role of social justice minister for the for the parish. And so really grateful for Ryan being willing to transition in that way. So ask you to keep that search process for a youth minister in your prayers as well. So those are the updates around staffing. Just an update around my schedule. As we celebrate Father's Day this weekend, blessings, by the way, on all of our fathers out there, and we'll pray a special blessing at the Masses this Sunday, as we do for moms on Mother's Day. This also is the traditional kickoff to our Priest Days gathering in Ocean Shores. And while this year, most of what we're going to be doing for our priest gathering is going to be virtual on Zoom, a number of us, and this has been encouraged by the Archbishop, so a number of us are able to gather at Ocean Shores. So I will be leaving after the Sunday evening Mass to go up to Ocean Shores for most of next week. So that means, just in terms of the schedule, that daily Mass schedule will be changed a bit. So we will have Mass. Father Riggert will be here on Monday and Thursday of next week. He will also stay after the Thursday Mass for our Thursday morning confessions. There will be no Mass on Tuesday or Wednesday, and there will be no confessions on Tuesday evening this coming week, although there will still be Adoration of the Blessed Sacrament from 5 to 6 p.m. on Tuesday evening. And then from Ocean Shores, I'll leave on Thursday to go up to Seattle to be there for the ordination of 3 of our transitional deacons. I've shared this with you before. Really encourage you again in the most recent edition of Northwest Catholic, wonderful profiles for the 3 transitional deacons who will be ordained to the priesthood, 2 of whom have served here at St. Joseph. So Deacon Michael Barbarossa and Deacon Val Park served here, and then also Deacon Kyle Poggi will be ordained to the priesthood. So the 3 of them at 10 o'clock a week from tomorrow, a week from Saturday, so on the 26th of June. And there's a link on our website if you wanted to join in the live stream of that wonderful celebration and that wonderful Mass. Also, just a little preview of what us priests are going to be able to enjoy during our priest convocation. Austin Ivory, who is, you may know that name, he's a biographer of Pope Francis. Austin has a wonderful biography himself, in that he's the perfect example of a person being in the right place at the right time. Austin studied the history of the church in Argentina. He is an expert in that history of the church, and so got to know Pope Francis before he was named Pope, before he was elected Pope, and so had a pre-existing friendship with Pope Francis and has become his biographer. So has written 2 really excellent biographies. One at the very beginning of Pope Francis's papacy, and then one that just came out last year. So I commend those to you. But Austin is going to be the keynote speaker for our priest convocation next week. He's also going to host a live conversation on Facebook this Sunday, so day after tomorrow, so Sunday the 20th, a live conversation on Facebook Live, the Archdiocesan Facebook Live page. We'll have a link to that information so that you can link to that. So that's at 10 a.m. on Sunday, and I really commend that to you. I've had the great privilege of hearing Austin preach or teach and share at a convocation that I went to a number of years ago in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, on the intellectual development of Pope Francis, and Austin just is a wealth of information. So his topic is very interesting: Pope Francis's vision of a post-COVID church. And so really encourage you to join if you can for that. I think that is all in terms of updating you. I wanted to just conclude again today with the passage from Matthew's Gospel that is used as the vision statement really for the pastoral plan. And again, encourage you. There's a link on our website about the pastoral plan and a great deal of information about the pastoral plan and how that will unfold over the coming weeks and months in our archdiocese. That is also going to be really the center of our conversation next week with the Archbishop at the priest convocation. So Austin is going to give us sort of the theological background of that, and then we're going to talk as a presbyterate about the practical implications of the pastoral planning process here in the Archdiocese of Seattle. So this passage, which will be very familiar to you from the end of St. Matthew's Gospel, is really what guides us in this pastoral planning process. And it's really a summons, a call, a commissioning to all of us. So let me conclude our Fridays with Father with this passage from St. Matthew's Gospel. Jesus said to his disciples, "All authority in heaven and on earth has been given to me. Go therefore and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit, teaching them to obey everything that I have commanded you, and remember, I am with you always, to the end of the age." Well, that's it for this version of Fridays with Father. Have a wonderful weekend. I look forward to seeing you at our Sunday Masses, 9 a.m. in English, which is also live streamed, 11:30 a.m. in Spanish, also live streamed, and then the 5 p.m. Sunday evening Mass. God bless everyone. Have a wonderful weekend.